Greetings in the name of the Most High. All right, today we're going to make a nice protein shake punch. As I said before, protein should be used in the morning time, not in the night time. Proteins are building foods, but they are also toxemia foods. And that's because of the length of time they take to come out of the body. But we're going to use some plant protein that's going to help the body to access and assimilate and absorb it quick to move out the excess that is not needed by the body, okay? So we're going to go to the punch right now. Wonderful. So in order for the cells to be nourished, we must use the food that have those compounds so that the body could stay well and cause the immune system to be all in balance, yeah? So that is what this shake is all about, right? There are also foods in there that will feed the cells, but also help with the circulatory system and the cell membranes to prevent what we call bad inflammation and increase circulation, yeah? So we're going to use this here as a base. This is called flaxseed meal. And the flaxseed meal is very important for how you don't have a lot of fiber. But flaxseed have lots of omega-3s. 57% of the flaxseed have lots of omega-3s. And it's good for the cell membranes. And you need EFAs, essential fatty acid, in the cell membranes in order for our cell membranes to produce your PGE1, which is your good prostaglandins to prevent from getting inflammation and increase circulation. We're going to do some ginger. We have gingerol also for circulation, but it's also good for the lung when you have a damp condition of the lung, but it's also good for osteoarthritis. So this in here is going to help the joints at the same time. Some lecithin granules, which is important, that we have a lot of vitamin C, but it is also important for what we call proteolytic enzymes, yeah, which is important for cancer treatment too. Sea moss, that have all the trace elements and minerals in there, unsweetened strawberry, and some grated almond nuts. Dried fruits. And the purpose of the dried fruits is to give it a flavor. You can combine the dried fruits with proteins, you see? And we're going to use about 5 milligrams of the dried fruits because we don't want it to be too sweet. You know what I mean? We want to have enough sugars so that the pancreas can accept the 5 grams of sugar we're going to put in this particular protein shake. Okay? Almond butter, 1 tablespoon of almond butter will give it a little flavor and also good for the heart and for the membranes and also for the brain. I said before that walnuts are going to be important because walnuts have lots of omega-3s and omega-6, which is also important for the heart and the cell membranes. Once you pass a certain age bracket, you don't need too much fats in the system. So 1 handful of the walnuts in the mixture will give us the fats that we need into the system. Okay? Ultra protein green, plant-based nutrients. So it's plant-based protein. And we said before that heavy proteins takes a long time to come out of the body, whereby the plant proteins come out in about an hour or so. All right? So the faster the food can move is the better. So we're going to put a plant protein green inside there also. We can use a coconut to make coconut milk, to use the coconut milk as a base, or you can use some almond, and we can use some rice milk, but try not to use soy or cashew milk, okay? All right, wonderful. I'm going to put in lots of my tinctures in the mixture. So I'm going to put in some for my kidney and my bladder, my lymphatic system to keep it draining, one for my circulatory system to increase circulation and keep the little boy healthy. You know the penis boy, right? Put in another one for the prostate gland, for my prostate, keep my prostate well. And I'm going to put in one called balance immunity to help to balance my immune system, so that my immune system can fight any pathogen that is coming in to harm me, yeah? Yeah. Cheers, people. This is what you call good health. Nutrient or nutrients going in to feed your cells and your tissues so you can fight any kind of pathogen coming in to kill you off. That is what we do in the morning time. So by time the afternoon time, we're going to have our lunch now. And by time 6 o'clock, the lunch is gone. So you have what we call fast transit time. The food is moving from one plate to the next the exact time, preventing you from getting the disease. Yeah? So a lot of people who was waiting for our pamphlets We're going to teach you how to use the foods together and how to use the punches and make the smoothies for so that you can have good health. And this is what it's going to be, okay? All right? Bless and love to everybody. And don't forget that in order for you to have good health, you have to eat the foods that will feed the nerve, the system, nutrients so that you can stay well, okay? Bless and love. Give thanks.